Morning? Is it morning or afternoon now?
Definitely afternoon.
Afternoon all. Dan from Old was great, Dan the Grey. After almost 90 years of trying, I have finally met up with Beardo. Say hello.
Clean shaven when you asked me to come here. Hello.
I'm clean shaven now, yeah. Well, I'm going to take him down a dark, spooky tunnel. Do you know any history about this tunnel?
Not at all.
Right, this tunnel was built in 1860. I'm going off memory now, right? It's been years since I looked this up. In fact, we passed it. There it is, there's the tunnel. Definitely going to be water in this entrance because of the weather. It is very dark. Once you get to the middle, it's pitch black. Well, in fact, I'm going to get my torch out in a bit. Oh, and that water's looking deep today.
That's deep, deep. The amount of rain when we came up here.
Yeah. That's good today. Isn't it good?
Oh wow.
It is good though, but yeah, before we go in, right, a bit of history about what I know. Hang on, let me stand here. A bit of history what I know about this tunnel. The camera's getting wet. It was built in 1862, right? And at the time, it was the highest railway in the UK, elevation-wise. You hear sound stuff.
Yeah.
Right, and then it was decommissioned in 1963, I think it was. And during the construction, and afterwards, quite a few people died. And do you know how long this tunnel is?
Not a clue. Never heard of it.
666 yards long.
Is it open the other end?
Yeah, but you can go so far, but it's like water up to there then, so you have to come back through the tunnel. But basically, I'm surprised that they made it 666 yards long in the 1800s, because you know how superstitious people were back then. Yeah. So I'm really surprised that I've never seen it this murky, foggy before.
There's a weird fog hanging.
Yeah.
But halfway up, all the way up there.
I know.
I just feel there's some really weird noises. There's obviously something dripping.
Yeah. The one thing I did know.
Echo.
Well, when I went through this on my own the first time around, and when you get to the middle, when you start walking, when you're silent, even your footsteps are about 10 feet behind you, it's the echoing. Yeah. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, I bet a pup might have come out.
Oh yeah, I bet. That like literally 20 foot in, you can't see anything.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Just gotta power through it. Oh, there you go, that's the same light as mine. That's the one I've left in the house.
I do apologise for focusing the shoes.
Yeah.
I don't use this camera. That's really bad.
When you get, as I was saying, when you get to the middle, oh shit, there you go, watch where you go. When you get to the middle of this as well, you lose light from there and you don't see the entrance. It's pitch, complete pitch black, and it's very cool.
So guys, 2 hours ago, I sat in my house like typical life, playing some gaming. And I got a message. You want to come to the dark spooky tunnel? Yeah, why not? Initially I said no because I had stuff to do and I was like, I've been in it all. And I thought it was Sunday and it's not. So here we are. We drove out in a typhoon.
Yeah.
And at one point I genuinely thought I took a little bit too far. I didn't even what am I doing?
Yeah, I was getting a bit worried. I must admit. Because I haven't been here for so long. It's like, is it down here? Is it down this dark, the heart of darkness, like track, basically?
You're not going to find this on accident.
No.
I mean, we walked past it.
Yep. And just so you know as well, you are going to see your breath in front of the camera sometimes. Yeah, so, yeah. Because it does get quite chilly in here. Right, okay. So this was obviously a railway tunnel at the time. There'd be tracks going obviously right through, and this was the main hub to get from somewhere I can't remember now. But obviously, when the workers were in here, they would be the hatches they'd have to move in when the train passes. And if you look this up, you know, a couple of those engineers didn't quite make it into those hatches in time, like, you know, so there is that, yeah. No, yeah, your feet are soaked anyway.
We're not going to get any drier in here.
So Beardo, while we walk, I'm going to quickly give you a quick interview.
Thanks.
Yeah? I'm not blinding you with this anyway.
I'll just turn my camera on so I can see.
Okay. So anyway, the questions I always like to meet when I meet up with people who do paranormal stuff
Yeah.
and what have you. First question, are you a full-blown believer, are you a non-believer, or are you somewhere in the middle?
I'm a full-blown believer of my own experiences.
Yeah.
But I'm very skeptical of videos, footage, teams.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, even people's experiences. I mean, I've told the story of a Ouija board experience I've had loads of times.
Yeah, yeah.
And I know the science behind it. But still,
Yeah.
Ouija boards terrify me. I know they're full of it, but I won't touch one just in
Well,
case.
I think I mentioned in a video before, I did a Ouija board when I was like 10 years old. Me and my mates. We drew one, it was full of shit. But we were in school, and I'll never forget it. We were in school in the hallway on our break time, and I don't know who had the idea, it definitely wasn't me. Someone must have watched Bloody Exorcist or something. But when we were doing it, we had a pen as, what do they call it, the planchette?
Yeah.
And, hang on, if I go like that. Oh yeah, there you go. And the pen moved. Now, was in the hallway with the front doors open to the outdoors. So it's probably the wind, but I tell you now, I ran like the wind when that happened. Shit myself. But yeah, another question, right? Yeah. So, how long have you been doing paranormal for?
For YouTube, only since September, October last year.
Yeah.
In regards to going out and investigating without filming, years.
Yeah.
Like, even as a kid, find an abandoned place, go see if there was ghosts.
Yeah.
And then, as most haunted kicked off.
I used to love most
And
of them
then
anyway.
all of us, we'd watch an episode of Living and then we'd be out for the night.
So, in all your time during this your little paranormal journey, has there ever come a point where you think, have you ever been think you've been convinced that nothing is real? You know, you're 100% convinced, and then you think, oh, well, maybe it is, and I'll carry on. Has there ever been any doubt in your brain?
Yeah, especially lately.
Yeah.
Like, I'm seeing the decent guys go out. I'm seeing them go to premium locations, you know, that they're paying for. I'm seeing them go to abandoned and they capture nothing. And then I see other teams go the exact same place and all hell is breaking loose. And it's like, I understand that something can happen one night and not the next. But when people are going there 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times,
and there's things being thrown.
and there's things every time, and then the decent guys go there and there's nothing, and history proves false, then I've sat there and been like, am I nuts?
Yeah.
The things I've seen in the past just appear and not real. And it's a horrible feeling, to be honest.
Yeah, well, yeah, I bet. But what's the most, apart from the Ouija boards, in your, I can't see what the hell I'm walking. In your experience, what's the most active thing you have ever experienced? It doesn't have to be like an investigation, like just in your personal life.
Basically our house. Did I ever send you the picture?
No.
We had a bang out in the hallway upstairs, and at the time the house was under a bit of construction.
Oh, I'm going to move my hand. No.
Sounds like somebody shut it.
Probably.
It's probably us.
Yeah.
Go in. You had this big bang. And my wife's like, I hadn't been living there long, and she's saying, you know, the house has had activity, but nobody's ever died here. I was like, well, if it's going to live here, it can at least pay rent. And then there was this almighty crash, and I knew what the crash was. It was my son's he's got a square foot
Yeah.
plastic box full of corgi cars that I couldn't lift. And that sounded like it banged, it lifted a bit and banged.
Alright, yeah.
I pulled my phone up, I snapped the photo, and there's these silhouettes stood in the hallway, blocking the mirror out. It almost looks like my wife, because she's laying next to me freaking out.
Yeah.
But our house has very, you see Really Haunted, Laney Ben, any of these channels where it's happening every night, every time they put a camera out. I've lived there 9 years. Things we've actually seen move, it's happened 3 times.
Yeah.
Noises we've heard, you don't even realise it's paranormal at the time. We thought that one of the kids was on the stairs, called my wife while her sister was at the door. All 3 of us heard it, and then we were like, hang on, the kids are out. Who the who was that?
Yeah.
And it was afterwards we started to freak out a bit.
Yeah.
But there's things get moved and out, especially out in my streaming room. Things are getting moved.
Oh yeah.
There was a live stream on Kick last night, and I'm like, why is that on the floor? How did it get from? It could have rolled.
Yeah.
But it would have broke. It's from 1989, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we get. It seems that wherever my wife is, that's where whatever happens is.
Yeah.
And like, it'll be corner of the eye, and then people will come in, and people have said her parents don't believe in it, and then they'll hear somebody walk up the stairs, and her parents live next door, so we know there's nobody next door going up the stairs, and we're a semi-detached, so there's nothing either the other side.
Oh, nice.
People get freaked out.
Yeah, I bet, eh?
And then they look at us weird then, because we're like, don't worry, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
Dean that I investigate with, haven't seen anything for years. He saw something when he was younger.
Yeah.
Came around my house, he sat in the studio, and he just sort of, the colour drained from him. He looks at me and goes, did you see that? Please tell me you saw that. And I was like, what? He was like, your bag's just fallen over. I was like, I heard it, and I saw the last bit of movement. My bag's leaning this way against a concrete wall.
Yeah.
And it's tipped that way forward.
Okay.
Could it have been gravity? I don't understand it.
Do you ever think that sometimes... By the way, we've lost the light at the entrance. I don't know if you've noticed.
That might be gone.
Yeah, it's gone. Back in 1800s, like I said to Beardo earlier, I'm surprised they made it that long because of how superstitious people were back then.
Yeah, I mean, hotels still don't have a number 30.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, in fact, I think it was in the news the other day, there was a street somewhere in the UK where they had to change the name because it was called Hell. And people were so superstitious, they actively went and changed the street name to the council. I thought it was interesting. What do you think about everyone putting demon in their title all the time?
You know what I think about people putting demon in. Oh my god, I got a cat scratch that I've done with my own fingernail. I mean, it's almost as annoying as Skinwalker, and I'm doing a separate video on that.
Where do the Skinwalkers come from? Because
the Skinwalkers are...
Mexico, I think, is it?
No, they are... Well, it's Native American Indians, but it's only a certain tribe.
Right, okay.
The Narievo?
Yeah.
It's that tribe, it's their belief, and it's witch doctors that have come back.
Yeah.
But now British people are getting them in the gardens.
Well, the Twin Paranormal catch Skinwalkers all the time, eh?
Yeah, the Twin Paranormal, we're on Skinwalker Ranch at the site of a murder. I just found this other debunker. Once I've checked a few more of his videos, I can have another look.
Yeah. I think I made a video on that one actually, the Twin Paranormal one. I got a load of shit off their pants.
Oh, I still get it off them. I haven't done a video on them for like a month and they're still shouting at me. It's great.
Here's another question for you. Do you ever think, when something happens, in your life now I'm talking about, do you ever think, I'm reaching a bit too far there? It's probably just a normal thing that's just happened.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm attaching something to it.
Yeah, with the stuff that's happened in the house, because my wife is anxiety to the max, I've got to look for the logical.
Yeah.
I have to put her at ease, because she sometimes is terrified of it. So it's, there's things that have happened, and I'm like, right, that is clearly something has cooled down and contracted or expanded because it's metal or wood frames. And there's a lot of knocks and bangs in our house, and I'm like, pigeons on the roof, which we get a lot of. Yeah. Seagulls sound like there's a demon stomping around the attic. So I try to debunk as much of it as I can. Yeah. So there's just, and I'm, in 9 years, the 3 things that I've gone, I don't know.
Yeah. Like I think I've said in videos before. Growing up, I've had things here. I've heard boxing and things.
Yeah.
And when I've lived on my own. And there's one house I used to live in years ago. I just split up from my ex-girlfriend at the time. It was about 12, 13 years ago. And I moved into this house. And for the first couple of weeks, there was nothing. And then a couple of weeks after that, I kept hearing about like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning when I was trying to get asleep. I kept hearing, oh, I gotta swap arms. I kept hearing like creaking out on the landing.
Yeah.
And I by then I already knew the sounds of the house. So I thought, what the fuck is that? Like, and genuinely, there was like a moment where I was like, fuck, is that a ghost or something? Is this something on my landing right now? And I was like, a bit weary to move. But then my fight or flight kicked in. I got up, went straight out. There's nothing there. So I left it there, went back to sleep. And then about a week later, it happened again. I thought, that's fucking weird now. So I got up, I stood in my landing in a pitch black, just standing there for about 5 minutes. Now I heard it again. And there's my window being blown by the wind, which was making a creaking noise. But for like 2 nights, I was like, what is that? So it's easy to like misinterpret something.
Yeah, I've seen, and this isn't about people faking.
Yeah.
This is about people, like, I saw Amy's crypt in the castle that
Yeah.
me and Mrs. Keeper, me and Dean had done. And she was like, that was a woman screaming. Plain as day, that's a woman screaming. And to me, I'm like, no, that's a fox, because I hear it all the time. But when you're from Australia...
Well, they got dingoes, don't dingoes scream?
People fox, the sound.
No, I know, the fox scream does sound like a woman screaming.
And I'm thinking, well, that's nothing to debunk. It's not a debunk really, I'm not calling anyone out.
Yeah.
It's you thought it's wrongly something else. They didn't claim it to be a ghost, but it's like, that sounds like a woman screaming.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody needs help, and it's like, well, no, you're good,
Yeah.
but it's a fox.
Do you know what, I've never made a debunking video on Amy's crypt. I've mentioned their ghost tube, because obviously they created ghost tube, they created this new VR, or AR, sorry.
Yeah, it interests me, but I don't...
Yeah, but the thing is, right, people keep asking me, are you going to debunk Amy's crypt or whatever, and I haven't seen anything in there which to me is a debunk, but what I will say, Amy, if you ever watch it, I'm sure you do.
Wait interest.
I think whenever they hear a sound, they immediately think that's a ghost. Instead of trying to investigate it, see what it is, I think they reach a bit too much at grasping.
Yeah, people keep asking me to debunk her, and I can't debunk her in the sense of other channels like.
She's definitely not faking, I don't think. Can I put it that way?
Is she overly convinced everything is supernatural? In my opinion, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest negative I could say about her, and I'm not trying to sound like a dick, is her episodes to me are a advert.
Sensationalism.
No, it's an advert for their equipment.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And that's fair enough. They've created it.
Yeah, 100%.
Have at it. But that's why I don't watch it.
Yeah, no, I don't watch them. I just see clips now and again pop up, and people send me clips. But yeah.
Jeez, my arm is killing me.
Yeah, my arm's killing me as well. God. But yeah, it's not much to this tunnel, but I do like it. I don't know why I like it.
But look, some of our Stephen King more.
It's good, isn't it?
You're waiting for Pennywise.
Do you know what it reminds me of? Have you ever played Last of Us on the PS4?
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of every time I see it. I just love it.
Like not the It movies, but when Stephen King describes
Maine.
Yeah.
the Bower. No, what is it called? The Bower. Not the Bowers. The Bowers.
Bowers is the.
No, Henry Bowers, isn't it?
It's, I can't remember what it's called.
Is it the Bowery or something that?
Yeah, it's where they hang out with the Grey Wolf.
Yeah.
This.
That's cool, isn't it?
It looks like what Stephen King is describing.
Yeah. Which is why I forgot that, because me and Beardo are hearing things in the spooky tunnel. I think it's just echoes from people cycling past the entrance. What do you think it is, do you say?
I think it's demons.
Yeah?
Yep. We're about to get scratched up, attacked, pushed over, stick figures smacking us around the face.
What I forgot to tell you though. Do you know what the nickname of this tunnel is? So you can guess.
It's going to be Devil's Tunnel,
Devil's
isn't
Tunnel.
it?
Yeah.
It's a shame I don't use the phone apps if I haven't got
But
it on
like
my
I said,
phone.
out of all the places, oh shit, out of all the places which could have that nickname, this one, because it's 660 hours long, it fits.
Oh yeah. So if you do get scratched by a demon,
Yeah. Let's hope. Let's pray.
I mean, I'm not praying to Satan or anything, but if someone wants to scratch me in there and prove to me that it's real, I'm all up for it.
Oh, me too, by the way. If anyone wants to scratch me, punch me, slap me, anything. Not too hard though, please, because you know, I'm sensitive.
By all means, scratch, punch or bite Mr. Grey.
Yeah. I'm all for it. Trying to hear the ghost train whistle.
Demon ghost.
Demon ghost train whistle. No, there's an actual train that goes past there. It's the steam train for the Tap to Pantay Railway. You hear it now again. So we can catch it now. When I first went through this tunnel on my own, I had thoughts of it in my head. I had thought of Ghostbusters 2 when Ray and all that walking through the... Yeah, I had everything going through my head. Plays tricks on you, no matter how rational you think you are. Your mind plays tricks on you.
Especially when you're on your own in there.
Yeah.
That's going to be a different kettle
Oh,
of fish.
100% different.
With the hanging fog,
Yeah.
that's a weird experience. You're walking through, you can see it hitting your
I know.
face.
When I first started walking through, I was like, what the fuck am I doing this for? What am I doing this for? And like as I got to the middle and I lost the light, I was like, okay, just keep on going forward. Just keep on going forward. I'll get out and I'll be done. I got to here. I thought, shit. I'm gonna walk all the way back through it. Oh god. Like I said, when you get to the middle, because the tunnel, if you were to look at it from above, you know, and you could see it, it goes like that. So when you get to the middle, the reverberations off the domed roof, when you walk, if you're on your own, obviously because we're talking, you can't hear it, but if you're on your own, it sounds like there's footsteps about 10 feet behind you. And when I first heard them, I thought, I didn't turn around. even though I'm as rational as I think I am, when I first heard, oh my god, what the hell is that? I'm just going to carry on walking and ignore it.
Do you know what would have been worse? If you turned around and there was actually somebody in there doing the same thing as you and they've just gone, oh yeah.
I think at first I would shit myself. And then after I compose myself, I'll be, oh.
Yeah, it happened with me and Dean. We got into this abandoned care home. I don't think it's there anymore. We knew it was being pulled down, so we were like, we'll just try and get in there. And there was a gap under the fence, probably about that high,
Yeah.
maybe lower. I couldn't get under it, so I laid on the floor, put my arms in. Dean had to pull me in there, because I couldn't crawl, because every time I pushed my weight, I was too big to get through. Dean pulls me through, we go in there, we're in there for about 2 hours, and I'm like, I can hear someone. He's like, I'm me. He thinks it's a ghost, I'm like, security. I was like, right, if it's security, I'll just go out into the doorway, I'll turn my torch on and say, hello, look, we just filming and all the rest of it. As I come round the corner, there's just this woman's face appears and screams.
Oh god.
She screamed, I screamed, not screamed, but like, oh,
There you go, there's the train.
Yeah, I jumped a mile. And I was like, oh, we just ghost hunting. She was like, oh, and we are. Who's we? And she was like, oh, there's two guys from here. There's not. They've run. Left you on your own. Yeah, I think we're going to stop about halfway down. Guess we've got a REM pod and an EMF. And just see if anything triggers, because it shouldn't. Nothing should trigger. My phone's in airplane mode.
Not mine is.
And there's not going to be a signal for anything in there.
No, definitely not. What do you want to do, like a...
All my thumbnails I never post, so I just got
No, I don't do that.
my images for my videos.
There you go, perfect. So we're going back in the tunnel. Back into the darkness. Oh, let me put my camera down. I want to try and see if I can get this fog.
Yeah, I can't even see you with my eyes now. Oh, you only that.
Yeah, Joe, you can be like 30 feet away reminds me when I walk there on my own. Yeah, this isn't the one I was on about, but I don't know what this is. It doesn't look like graffiti to me, to be honest with you.
No, they've got to be plans.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's like something ancient aliens or something. I haven't got a clue what this is. If anyone knows, let us know. I stand by it because you will like this actually. Do you mind if I do a few tests with it first?
You feel free.
Is it on now?
Yeah.
So what is it? Different settings.
That one, no, it's a bog standard. If something touches the aerial,
So I'm gonna
get
test
a couple of mil of it.
the REM pod. I put my camera. Camera's not saying no. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's the electrons off the screen.
Yeah. So my name is Dale, and this is my friend.
I'm done.
And we are here just to see if anything resides in these tunnels, whether you were a worker on the tunnels themselves or the trains that run through. We've got two devices. In my right hand, there's a grey box with a green light on it. You may not have seen one of these. It's called an EMF. And the theory behind them is if you touch this, the colours will change and we will know that you're with us. So if you were to touch this to alert us to your presence, or on the floor there is a black box. The black box has an aerial on there, and if you go near the aerial, it'll flash red. I thought we had someone, not someone, but there was a weird noise going there.
I just want to say as well, for any viewers, a fly just ran past my thing, and it did look like an orb, but I saw the fly. So.
Yeah, I can see it still hovering. So if you touch the aerial, it'll make a noise and it'll flash red, and again, you could touch it in response to questions. If you guys are home, these things are not going to go off here for no reason other than maybe electronic interference.
That was the Welsh version.
Yeah, it's Welsh. Is there anyone here with us? If you don't trust the equipment, use your voice. That's my stuff. Creepy is it when you stop?
It's good, no? Yeah.
If there are any spirits or anyone with us, would you come forward? Tell us your name. I think you didn't hear that then, did you?
No. What was it?
It was a high-pitched. But
Oh no, I definitely didn't hear that.
yeah, I don't know if the mic.
I was concentrating on looking at that mine, so I don't know.
When we were at the other end, there was something dripping the other end, and it may have been hitting something plastic. The first time I heard it, it sounded like somebody going, "Whoa!" But then it was almost on a time with a drip, and it's just the way the noise reverberates. So whatever I heard then, it could even have been that same drip just travelling down here.
Yeah.
Because when we stopped talking,
That was my bag. That's still my bag.
is there anyone here with us? We're attempting to make contact with somebody that worked or sadly passed away here. We mean you no disrespect, no ill will. We're just interested. My friend Dan has never seen anything paranormal. I'd love it if you could do something to scare him.
You have my permission to do whatever you want to me. In a friendly manner, hopefully. But you have my permission. I did hear, I think it's
It's just
Yeah,
drips up
yeah.
there. It's just the way noise
I
carries.
know, that's the problem with this tunnel, the noise carries.
I don't know if it's a problem. Like, for a paranormal investigation, it's a problem, noise contamination.
Yeah.
But for the experience of coming in here, it's great.
Yeah, oh yeah, I love it, I love it.
So does anyone want to touch our equipment? Or come and speak to us? I'm going to take this water bottle out of my pocket. Every time I turn, I can hear it clicking.
Can I quickly see if I can set the K2 off?
Yeah.
Right, so, right. Oh, this is pretty good then. Okay.
Canon cameras set this off.
Oh, all right. Why is that then?
I don't know, and it's not like Steve. I've obviously been out with Steve, and his didn't do it, but there's older Canon cameras can set these off. Well, I've got a Panasonic Lumix, and it doesn't set it off. I've got the Sony Handycam in my bag, that doesn't set it
The
off.
Canons do.
But I'm sure there's somebody said it's specific.
That's
brands
interesting.
do. Yeah.
Wonder what that could be.
Could you give us a knock or a bang?
Every time.
Or even, could you whistle? I know there's not a bang in here. What about a... Plenty of stones in here. If you want to throw a stone, throw a stone. Throw one at me. Maybe you're upset that your life has taken early work in here. Throw a stone at me. Show me how angry you are. I don't mind. You've got every right to be angry. That's not my breath. That's literally the fog that's passing through here. I can feel my beard, my hair getting wet. That is actually really cool.
Yeah.
It's all pulling that way, so obviously the sound.
I just seen it, yeah.
Does nobody want to speak with us? Is that your stomach?
That was my stomach, yeah.
I think in regards to anything sort of popping or tapping, anything like that, it's just the drips.
Yeah.
I've never done this. It's a trick I've seen other people do. I don't think this will ever work for anyone. I'm going to throw a stone. Could you throw this back to me? Throw it at me. And turn it back on you. Throw it back at me. If that comes back, you're going to be called the most fake people ever exist.
If that comes back to you, I'm pelting it. So I'm hoping you can run.
Thing is, up until meeting you, I wasn't aware of how physically in shape you were.
I'm not that in shape, trust me.
I don't know, I've seen those guns. He must have lost his sheep and everything.
It's definitely 100% getting foggier in you. Definitely.
Look at that.
Yeah, definitely getting foggy in you. If I stand by you, you're almost out of view. In fact, carry on. I'm going to walk down here for a bit.
My friend Dan is left on my own. If there's anything here with me, you give me a sign. Or make a noise with your voice or throw something. We just want to document that maybe there is something after life now.
That's my bag creaking when I turn, bro.
So that's quite shocking, and I can hear that loud.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that fog is picking up.
Hmm?
It's getting colder in here, that's what
Yeah.
it's picking up.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So if it started raining outside and the temperature's dipped a little.
Well, what do you think? Nothing here,
No, I don't think so.
in your opinion?
No, there's been nothing at all
No.
to make me think that there's anything paranormal or anything else here, but
But do you know the good thing about this little experiment of mine? None of your equipment was set off.
no, nothing.
So, you can rule out contamination.
Yeah, and it just goes to show that when I'm going to locations and my equipment doesn't behave like a lot of people's,
Yeah.
there's a reason for it. Because the equipment doesn't behave the way that you're being told it is. Whether it's little radio transition buttons in their pockets they can buy, or the mobile phones just unlocking your screen can cause an EMF spike if you've got airplane mode turned off. If you call somebody, they've got a smartwatch. All things we've tested.
Yeah. So last time now, before we leave, I've never seen anything I'd really like to. I want you to know, I want you to let me know that you exist right now. So just touch me, push me, speak in my ear, whisper in my ear, ASMR. Whatever you want to do, you have my full permission. No, it's just that. Yeah. You calling it a day?
Yeah, I'm good enough.
Yeah.
Go weeding again now.
Oh shit, yeah, I completely forgot about that. My feet are actually starting to dry as well. Yeah, like I said, it's just a tunnel,
Yeah.
But
Expectations and reality, is.
yeah, I do like coming here.
So we're going to stand back while I pack some of my gear away. And Mr. Gray's going to show you how deep the water is that we wait to get there.
Yep. And then I am 100% going to record Beardo going through the water after me. So
Friends of all.
back through the watery entrance. Oh, it's not too bad. No, there you go. Oh, that's cold. That's even colder than last time. Bloody hell. Yeah. Oh shit. I fall over now. That's definitely foggy out here, by the way.
That's why you've got foggy and cold in there.
I think I took the deep end. Don't go this way.
Oh, that is cold.
Yeah.
Oh, my cold getting in there. Jesus Christ. The worst bit is the mud.
Yeah, watch it on that side, mind. It's deep mud. That's where I almost got tripped just now. Don't fall, fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
I'm literally ankle deep in mud. This was a bad idea.
Don't step on our log, I think it's too slippery.
Oh, that is cold.
Yeah.
Oh, my cold getting in there. Jesus Christ. The worst bit is the mud.
Yeah, watch it on that side, mind. It's deep mud. That's where I almost got tripped.
That's because I'm front heavy.
So Beardo, how did you find that? I know it's only a tunnel, but how did you find it?
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'm glad we came.
Yeah.
I'm glad I experienced it. Because nothing spooky happened at all.
No.
But there is just this feeling of...
It's definitely 100% a feeling in there. Even I get that. With
There's a bit of a feeling of something behind you, and it's your own noises echoing, but yeah, it plays tricks for your mind.
Yeah, there's just definitely a vibe in there, as they say. So that is us signing off now. And I enjoyed. I'm wet. Beardo's wet. It's really foggy out here right now. And that's it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you like this video. Leave a sub if you're new to my channel. I don't do this quite often, but I want to. So
I'll come out with you more.
yeah, alright.
This is fun.
Anyway, thanks for watching and bye for now.
Bye guys.